Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses. We forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Because thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory, forever and ever. Amen. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all of the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardships as the pathways to peace, taking as he did the sinful world as it is, not as I would have it, trusting that he will make all things right if I surrender to his will. God, I surrender, that I may be reasonably happy in this lifetime and supremely happy with him in the next lifetime, forever in the next. All right, prayer of Jabez. Oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory, that your hand will be with me, then keep me from evil so I may not cause pain. Amen. All right, so we got Pisces. The message for today is empty inside, divine alignment, and true spiritual connection. We got the lyrebird as an animal, spirit animal. And welcome to Earth School, okay? So, yesterday got a message that came up, which was actually right on time because I literally told everybody yesterday that Pisces, you can do this on your own. You don't need nobody else's insight. You don't need nobody else's. You just didn't need it. Like, you can do it yourself. You've been doing it already. Trust your intuition, right? But God still has a way of making sure that you get confirmation. And so I've been listening to somebody lately, and I started to get the feeling like the person's lying, like they just start making up shit, right? Because it's important. People, for some reason, will try to bring a connection or want a connection, even to the detriment of themselves, because the person that's lying is going to end up, getting their ass handed to them anyway, but it just starts to be a thing. Either way, I just wasn't feeding into it, and I just went on about my business. But God has a way of, making sure that you get the message, regardless of the fact. So, out of nowhere, I'm having a conversation with the one and only person that I'm talking to right now, and only person that I'm going to be talking to. And they came out of nowhere, like, didn't know anything about this particular animal, but God put it in their spirit. They looked it up. Guess what? So when they told me, I'm like, well, damn, that makes sense. Good morning, beautiful Aaron. I love you. So here we go. The lyrebird for a spirit animal, let me take it back. So, which is funny, the lyrebird is also seen as a symbol of, oh, hold on, let me go back. And it says bard in our poetic souls. It has a long repertoire of different songs and uses auditory memory to learn these songs and string them together. The lyrebird is a symbol of poetry, song, auditory skills, a love of language, and poetic inspiration in all of us. But that wasn't what I was really actually looking at. So, the lyrebird is known for the ability to mimic and adopt a variety of sounds, including other bird species and man-made items such as car alarms, chainsaws. The story behind the okay, so first of all, Aaron, I don't know if you know about this bird, but it comes from Australia, and Aaron is from Australia. Don't have nothing to do with her though. So the personality of a lyrebird is shy and difficult to approach, particularly the Albert's lyrebird, with the results that little information about its behavior has been documented. What is the lore of the lyrebird? Either way, what the importance of this was, it's known for its ability to mimic and adopt a variety of sounds, including other bird species and man-made items, but also human species, right? So this bird just listens and repeats, all right? Meaning it could mimic, so it's not being, maybe it's also true authentic self, which, you know, then led into the next thing, which the meeting, okay, so maybe there's a meeting today. The message for y'all. All right, so the channel members, the message is going to pop up. It should have already popped up because it should have popped up at 7:15. So everybody in the tiers, everybody got it, okay? And if you didn't get it, go look at it because it's there. So you can actually go along with me as I'm giving y'all this message. But I'll give y'all the message behind the message. Y'all, and also just so y'all know, it is like a lot happening in here, and it's just a lot happening in here, okay? So just take it how it resonates for you. And my body is doing a thing right now. Like, yesterday it went full on glow mode, but I swear I passed a person and on Salem Road, which is weird. And then all of a sudden my body activated. And I'm getting major, she said they are smart, beautiful birds. Yes, they are. But they also are mimicking ass birds and, you know. Oh, thank you, Nichelle. I definitely got your Cash App yesterday, and so I totally appreciate it. So thank you. And I meant to say that before you popped in, but apparently, you know, it was meant to wait till you popped in. Aaron said some people not so much. And my body is definitely doing a thing. So let me let y'all know that apparently it's sexual energy again, and heavy on the sexual energy. So, but for some reason, this seems to be about a man. So I don't know if the person is connected to a man or if it's sexual intercourse with a man, but literally I'm getting heavy on the sexual intercourse or just heavy on the sexual energy anyway. So, but I rode past a person yesterday and all of a sudden my body went active. So I don't know if the person saw me, but I did see them, and that just happened to be a thing, and it was fucking weird. Because, y'all, I don't like driving and then feeling like I gotta move around in my seat because my them went full on active. That's weird. But anyway, my body is doing a thing again all by itself. So I don't know what or who is doing something behind the scenes, but literally it's activating my body. Mind y'all, my body is doing it's kind of curving itself right now, and it's weird. Mind y'all, I've been eating pretty fine, but my body is still like, it's looking pretty fucking good, but it's just weird what's happening. So I don't know why it's doing that, but either way, it's doing that. I ain't mad, but it's fucking weird. Okay? Alright, so let me go where I was at. Alright, it says Pisces, empty inside, divine alignment, true spiritual connection. Lyrebird being the energy, and Earth School, because it's a lesson. So good morning, beautiful Pisces. Let's begin today by setting a collective intention to open our hearts and align more deeply with the divine. Take a deep breath in, because we doing breath work, y'all, because listen, it's a lot happening. Inhale and exhale, okay? Because maybe take a minute, take a beat. All right. And you feel yourself becoming more centered, Let your spirit settle into the present moment, because being present is important. Okay, people? So we got Matthew. Matthew is the scripture, but apparently maybe somebody's last name is Matthews, and I do know somebody named Matthews, which is, even funny that they're coming out. Lord, keep me near the cross or something or somewhere, because this is starting to get out of hand, because now this person is showing up because, y'all, it's weird. Um, Somebody's last name is Matthews. Take it how it resonates, okay? So Matthew 15:8 and 9 says, these people honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. How often do we go through the motions in our spiritual practices, saying the right words, but not truly feeling that connection to our hearts? This passage reminds us of true worship. That worship isn't about what we say or do, it's about where our heart is. As a Pisces, we're naturally connected to the spiritual realm. We feel things deeply and are sensitive to energy, but even we can get caught up in routines. We sometimes go through the motions and forget to let our hearts guide us. Ask yourself, have any of your spiritual practices started to feel like a habit rather than something that truly touches your soul? Because everybody's spiritual path is different. So what I'm going through is not the same thing as what Aaron is going through. It's not the same thing as what Nichelle is going through. Is what whoever else is watching. Please don't forget to hit that like button. It was like 40-something people here a minute ago, and it's 5 likes. So hit the like button, please, and thank you. It lets YouTube know that I'm here working for y'all. All right, so everybody's pathway is not the same. The thing about this is, though, we're getting ready to get into talking about your true authentic self. Like, who are you outside of what you want people to see or to perceive you as? Like, when it's just you by yourself, you and God, are you the same person as, and I'm going to say you and God, but, some of y'all just be y'all. And, behind the scenes, y'all be doing some weird-ass shit. And God be watching. Because, again, somebody is sending me sexual energy, or somebody just having sexual intercourse, and I'm just picking it up. Don't ask me why, but, again, that's a thing, again. Or are you just mimicking what you think is supposed to be seen as a spiritual practice or a religious practice? Because as y'all know and understand, we are right now in revelations, things being revealed, the truth being told. So people are being exposed for numerous amounts of things, right? A number of things. Whether it be from, what's in the news right now that they want you to pay attention to, a lot of sex trafficking, Diddy, this, that, the third, yada, a bunch of bullshit. A lot of stuff that I don't, subscribe to, but you can still hear it. You can still see it, even if you swipe. My algorithm, I can show it to y'all, is controlled by me. So a lot of my stuff that's on Instagram is like a lot of Muslim stuff, spiritual stuff. Look, first thing that pops up on my Instagram as soon as I pop in is like your hijab or your it's like a lot of stuff that pertains to Islam, like prayer. That's what my algorithm is in my Instagram. So, but the reason why that is because I don't click on a lot of stuff outside of my algorithm, right? And so y'all can see what my algorithm is. But let me show y'all something. So if I go behind the scenes and I hit this little button right here. Oh, no, it's the little search bar right here. This little thing right there. It will start popping up a lot of other stuff. I won't click on none of that. I literally stay to, like, I can hit my name. I'm going to hit my name, go to my home, and it'll start showing you that a lot of my stuff is Muslim stuff. Because that's all I'm trying to focus on. But if I go searching for some shit, I can find a lot of bullshit. And so I tend to stay away from, this section. So I won't click on none of this because I don't want that in my algorithm. All right. So again, my home is where the heart is. And oh shit, I almost showed y'all some of my thighs because I got to take pictures of my legs. Okay. Either way, home is where the heart is. I keep my home focused on Allah, okay? And and apparently, and I don't know why I'm getting advertisements for accidents and shit. So I told y'all the other day something happened. I had like a sinking feeling in my stomach. So maybe somebody got in an accident. Either way, that is showing up on there too. Something about accidents, but those are advertisements. So again, reading the universe, that's basically telling me what happened. So somebody needs to be very, very careful, or somebody has already gotten an accident. Um, Not my problem. Okay, I'ma just stay to where I'm at, and I don't know why, because I can basically, and then I'ma just go tell YouTube that, Instagram, I don't care about this. So what I can do is probably hit that button, and it says, why are you seeing this ad? So I'm gonna ask them, why am I seeing this? Because again, I control my algorithm, and y'all can too. Um, it says why you're seeing this ad. Ads shown in this feed are based on different factors, including who the advertiser chooses to reach out your activity. So update ad preferences. I can update my ad preferences to control that, I guess, so I don't see shit like that. But I'm not even gonna do that. Why? Because again, it's the universe. I can tell what's happening because again, I read the universe. So my phone's not gonna put anything on it that doesn't belong on it. Um, because I make sure that I stay focused on God. So, which was the reason why I said, yeah, y'all, somebody got an accident. And apparently, because this is like, I'm being really spammed by accident shit. Meanwhile, like everything else is nothing but the Quran and Muslim stuff and a bunch of that, but it's a lot of accident shit on here. Um, so take it how it resonates. Somebody may be needing to be careful about accidents. I'm not going nowhere today, so I don't have that to worry about. I'm gonna be in the house all day because I got a lot of shit in here that I gotta do, and it's a thing. Okay. So again, because a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes that I can't really even say anything about yet, and people, places, and things. Y'all will eventually find out soon. Okay. But as of now, ain't none of y'all damn business, because, people be watching and they be nosy as fuck trying to figure out what's happening. And bitch, worry about your mammy. But I be forgetting that I am your mom. So, I guess they doing the right thing. Either way, somebody sent me a message last night, and I know I'm rambling, but it's all necessary to the system. And it was basically saying something about God and something else. And so the person said something. They typed me a message, and at first I started to respond in a way, but then I was like, you know what? It's not even necessary. Just leave it alone, only because the connection. I responded, I love you and thank you. I didn't really have to go into whatever the message was, and I just, because I don't know what they think. And the thing is, I'm realizing that whatever they're learning right now is necessary for them to learn and for me not to interrupt it, because I was getting ready to say something pertaining to what they sent me, but then I said, you know what, let them learn, because they're gonna come full circle, and once they do, they'll realize nothing's wrong with me. Nothing's wrong with me other than people keep trying to insert themselves into my business in ways that don't pertain to them. So no matter whatever they think that I am, changing into that has been different from what they're used to, it's not their business. Um, and at this point, I'm probably the closest thing to, I'm not just talking my walk, I'm walking my talk. Because I don't do a lot of shit that people do as they're talking to y'all, like, oh, I'm standing in front of y'all and I'm teaching y'all something, yada, yada, yada. I walk my talk. And pretty soon, a lot of y'all gonna realize it's a lot of people talking, but they ain't fucking walking. So they saying shit, but they don't live that life. I literally live the life that I be talking about. And so I don't give a fuck what nobody else is talking about. I just don't. Because at the end of the day gonna end, and this message is gonna be the same exact message. It's always gonna be, God knows your heart. And whether or not you can stand in front of people and say something, and everybody, because it's on the internet, ooh, this person is the spiritual person. Ooh, this person is the religious person. Ooh, this person is the man of God. Ooh, this person is the woman of God. God ain't in them. God is right looking at them, watching them, but God ain't in them. They say what is cute in front of people, but the minute they leave in front of you, they not walking, they talk. They not walking, they talk. And I ain't judging. But at the end of the day, a lot of y'all gonna realize that these people just be saying shit for views and for likes. Why you think so many people being exposed? Because of this right here. They keep saying shit, and right now we in the middle of revelations. Things are being revealed. The truth tellers, you gotta tell the truth. So when you don't tell the truth, guess what happens? Your ass gets exposed for a liar. So it's hard to be the unpopular person and not be a go along to get along ass bitch and not surround yourself and not be mixy in the mix of everything. It's hard to do that. I mean, people will call you or say whatever, but imagine just sitting to yourself and listening, because that's a real thing. But people want to be popular. So that's the reason why they sit in front of you, to be popular, so they can go hang out in popular circles. That should tell you something. It's not cool to sit to yourself and just listen. It's not really cool to be a teacher that really does what you say and say what you do. Because if I do something, I'm going to tell you. Because again, if God saw me, I don't give a fuck what you think. Because why should I? You don't got a heaven or hell to put me in. Somebody smell really, really delicious. Yeah, I smell you. So whoever's doing that, I definitely smell you. You smell good. But it's a thing. So, Athena, good morning. Hi, Mystic Healer. Great rising all. Sending love and light to all who need it and who don't. And please, Lord, let them learn. LOL. I love you. Please, Lord, let them learn. Please, Lord, let them learn to leave me alone. Please and thank you. Because, yo, these people sending me heavy on the sex energy. Like, thinking with they dick energy. Or they pussy, something. Either way, good feeling, but leave me alone. Don't insert me into that energy because I don't want nothing to do with it. Please and thank you. I'm just not with it. I mean, I'm with it, but I ain't with it because I don't know who that is. Hey, Ashley. Good morning and welcome. All right, so Matthew 15:8-9 says, these people honor me with their lips because they can talk good as a motherfucker, but with their hearts are far from me. God knows your heart. God know that you just stood up and said what you said, but meanwhile, you was really thinking with your dick or with your click. Take it how it resonates for you. And that's not bad. It's only when you out here lying and, you know, doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing with people you shouldn't be doing it with, or manipulating and lying in the worst and wrong ways, okay? So ain't nothing wrong with healthy sexual activity. So I'm not saying that. But it's just the way that people be doing shit that, you know, is ungodly. And it could just not only pertain to sex, it's a lot of stuff. Because it says people honor me with their lips, but with their hearts are far from me. And then it says, how often do we go through the motions in our spiritual practices? So that's just like We know we're supposed to do rituals every day. We get up, we wash our face, we brush our teeth, take a shower, hopefully, put your clothes on. Some of y'all put your clothes on without taking no showers, yada, yada, yada. I'm in the house right now, whatever it is you do. Make your bed. It's like a continual, perpetual thing that you do every day. It's a routine. Meanwhile, did you wake up and did you pray? Did you get closer to God? What was the first thing that you did when you woke up? Just because we are spiritual people don't mean that we always in it. Because sometimes I'm fucking tired, God. Be honest. Because, shit, it's Earth School. And this motherfucking place is draining. The people around this bitch is draining. God know that. You can be honest and say that. So, maybe today, I just ain't got it. God, I don't got it today. I can say that. And God will say, well, I'm going to let you have it, or I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to let you have this day of peace. Or I'm going to let you have whatever it is. But it's about being honest with ourselves, because guess what? God knows. Because God know I be wanting to cuss some of y'all bitches out. God know I be cussing some of y'all bitches out. Because God, why you let them come and tell them don't play in my face, because you know I'm going to cuss them out, God. And then they going to be trying to tell people that I'm a bad guy because I cussed. Well, God, they not going to go tell the people what they did to me in order to make me cuss. And sometimes God be saying, just don't cuss. Just be nice. But God, they not being nice to me. But be nice anyway. You mean I can't drag them, God? No, you can't drag them. Not today. Okay. Well, God, I don't feel like dealing with these people today because, they ain't going to listen anyway. I'm going to tell them something and they not going to listen. They're going to go do what they want to do anyway because they don't care what I said. Tell them anyway. Because at least it gets it off you. You were being obedient. Okay, well, here we go. Give them the message. And then they want to act like they just is stupid ass people, like they just be being anyway. God said, mind your business, worry about yourself. Okay, let me go this way. Y'all, I be having crazy conversations with God. I know I get on God's nerves because I just be talking. Same way I sit up here and talk in front of y'all, I just be talking to God just like that. Mind y'all, sometimes I go sit in the closet, get real personal, and be talking to God. And I know I get on God's nerves. But guess what? I'd rather go and talk to God about it and, because nobody really cares anyway. You could tell people 1,000 times. You're going to run into that wall. Like, I know you don't see it, but that's a wall right there. Because some people have no eyes, so they can't see. Like, they got eyes, but they only be having 3D eyes. They can't see beyond the veil and know, don't open your hand for that. Like, they gave you that, but don't open your hand for that. It's a setup. Don't do that. They be like, but why? I like it. It's shiny. It's cute. Bitch, it's a setup. You don't see what's over there? They don't see it. Well, please don't go over there because it's a brick wall. They still got to go. So keep your hands off of it. Keep your hands clean. Don't interfere in nobody else's business. Just let them bitches hit the wall. But the thing is, when you love people, you don't want them to hit brick walls. Well, some people that you love, guess what? They're going to have to hit the brick wall because it's their journey, their pathway. You're going to have to let them hit it. And a lot of people end up empty inside because it's like you have a heart that's way too big for your body, right? And you care about everything and everybody. And if God gave you a gift, you using that gift to the utmost and to the fullest. And you can see shit that is right in people's faces that they can't see. And because your heart is bigger than your body, you be saying, I love you. I really, really love you. And I don't want you to hit that wall. And I can see that there's a wall in front of you that you about to run straight into. It was a setup. God wanted to see if you was going to pay attention. They don't give a fuck what you saying. You know what they call you? A hater. You're a hater because you didn't want them to do certain things. And then now my feelings is hurt because why would you say I was a hater? Like, I just saw something that I didn't want you to hit because I care about you. The whole entire time, they'll be calling you a hater, talking to their friends about you, and this, that, and the third, yada, 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 this bitch weird, yada, yada, yada. Meanwhile, when they run into that motherfucking brick wall, now Damn, I should have listened. Now, because of everything you did in alignment with that brick wall, I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to help you. I don't want to nothing. Because the way you handled me in the process of that, you know, behind the scenes, the shit that you were saying that God saw, that God was telling me. I'm telling you, this is the reason why. Leave them to their own devices. Because literally, this person is having conversations about you. You can't hear them, but I can. And although you were trying to help the person because you saw what I was doing, you saw the brick wall, but I needed you to also see how this person was going to try to carry you behind the scenes. I needed you to see how this person was going to act to you behind the scenes with their little people. So now I want to tell you shit. And you know what God does? Because when you know better, you do better. He says, you can't be that. You still got to give the message. You can't block these people because you still got to give the message. You're required to do certain things because you're still on assignment. Even if I don't like the people, I still got to give the message because I'm still on assignment. And then that becomes my test and not theirs. Because although it was their test from the beginning, my test is, after I show you how these people are going to carry you and treat you and lie on you and talk about you like a fucking dog after you help them, let me see where your heart really at. Are you really on task? Are you really on mission? Are you really saying that everything that I have been doing for you and teaching you, are you really about that life? Yeah, God. All right, well, they hit you, so do your job and let them hit you again. God, I'm getting sick and tired of these goddamn people because they act like they don't know where their hands should be in their fucking pockets. I don't need all that mouth, young lady. Shut your ass up, put your hands in your pockets, and let them hit you again. God, listen, I'm tired, okay? God be like, you got more. I'm going to show you how strong you are. You asked for strength, so I'm going to show you how strong you are. You woke up this morning, right? Yeah, God, I woke up. Well, how did you feel when you woke up? If I think about it, I felt actually really good. Well, then you're not tired enough then. Do it again. Let them hit you again. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get Twitch set up because they're they done lost their juice. So some of y'all might be losing y'all juice, but guess what God said? Let them hit you again. It don't matter whether or not you tired. Let them hit you again. Because sometimes the lesson that you are really about to teach these people was that just because you can do something don't mean you should do it. And everybody that you think is weak ain't really weak. Some people are only on assignment, and the assignment is to show you that you could have exercised compassion because you asking for grace. A lot of y'all be asking for grace, but y'all don't know how to extend none. Because sometimes you got to give a bitch a pass. The Yeet Man, oh girl, good morning. I don't know what we talking about, but God bless. I'm going to hang out for a bit. Thank you, the Yeet Man. All right, let's see. Athena says, same, and I love it, and the Almighty loves back. We need to hear the messages. Good morning, gods and goddesses. Love you all, and many more blessings, more life, and loyalty, family. That was Lou Star. Good morning, Lou Star. Good morning, Athena. Good morning, Moneyville. Good morning, the Yeet Man. All right. So as Pisces, we're naturally connected to the spirit realm. All right, you know, allergies be acting crazy, and I be trying to make sure I don't swallow no mucus, and I just want to get it out so that way, because again, my body is doing a thing, which is kind of strange right now. Like it's overheating or something, but it's shaping in a way that, listen, y'all, I woke up this morning, I was standing in the mirror like, God damn, bitch, you be wearing all these clothes, but, and I'm going to keep wearing them. Either way, that thing looked right, so that's happening. And I ain't even did nothing. I just been minding my own business. I don't know if you can remember, but you can call me Zach. Watching you say my name, I should consider a name change. Hi, Zach. Welcome. All right, so as Pisces, we are naturally connected to the spirit realm. We feel things deeply and are sensitive to energy, but even we can get caught up in routines. We sometimes go through the motions and forget to let our hearts guide us. Ask yourself, have any of your spiritual practices started feeling like a habit rather than something that truly touches your soul? I mean, y'all can answer the question in the chat if you like. Because I'm sure sometimes it feels that way to y'all. Especially like, well, I don't think it feels like that when you first going through the shit. I feel like that sometimes it's like when you go through a level up, like after things are here and then it's time for a level up. Because when you going through like the stuff, because it seemed like it, for me, has been one thing behind the next thing behind the next thing. After I get used to this, then something else happens. Because I told y'all about that smell increase. And guess what? Now I'm starting to get used to the smell, which is weird. But now I know the difference between this smell and that smell. And one of the smells, I'm telling y'all, is fucking heavy acidic. Like, it's almost like, see, like that smell. That smell is a familiar smell. But it's different from the other smell that triggered. And y'all, I'm telling you, it's like the body being acidic. How do you bring your body to neutral stasis? And also, I don't know if there's a test strip that you could put on your tongue or something. Because maybe I need to figure that out. Because I'm telling y'all, like, some mornings I can tell the difference between, like, after I drink water and then, like, when I, because what I done started doing, and I'm going to just tell y'all, is Alka-Seltzer. Like, literally a tablet, like, putting some tablets in your water once a week. And literally that seems to, like, level out the acidity. But depending upon, and then it's, you got to be very careful about what you put back in your body, because if I eat something, and this week for some reason I've been able to eat a lot of stuff that I haven't been able to eat, but only from specific places, because then I went to go try to eat some chicken from somewhere else and it gave me that smell again. So certain places, for some reason, I don't know what they inject in the food with or something, but some chicken has, I don't know if it's the chemical or something that they're injecting it, but I can smell it and it smells different. But the smell is also coming off of the people. But also, I said a lot of people are like complaining about being dehydrated, which is weird, because they all saying they drinking a lot of water, but meanwhile the water ain't helping. And so lately I've been getting a lot of spring water, but like I've been trying to make sure to watch what I've been eating. But again, this week I just been eating shit. But for some reason I had to, because my body is doing a thing where it is like, I don't know, it's weird. Either way, I'll accept it. But mind y'all know I went to the doctor. They said all my levels, everything is good. But meanwhile, my body is doing a thing that is, you know, unexplainable. So it says, take a moment to reflect where you are in your life. What are you going through? Are you going through the motions? They're a part of your spiritual routine and feel disconnected. Is there a part of your spiritual routine that feels disconnected, as if you're doing it simply because it's what you've always done? It's okay to acknowledge this awareness. This awareness is a first step towards realignment, because apparently it's like centering yourself after ascensions. And a lot of y'all just went through a spiritual elevation, because we was talking about like different smells, different feelings, different energies that were being sent. And so this is the reason why we having this conversation, because some of y'all feel like spiritually, like, what the hell is this shit? We just got to go through the motions until it gets there, until we get there, until we understand fully what the assignment is. But going through the emotions don't mean just routinely daily doing the same shit over and over and over and over and over again and not knowing why you're doing it. We know a lot of the stuff is getting closer to God, divine alignment, so you can live your true authentic self, a higher version of yourself. But if you're at the spot where it feels like empty, okay, this is repetitive. It could also be a thing where y'all listening to the wrong people. And I keep trying to tell y'all, sometimes being quiet would be the best thing for you. Listen to yourself. Because activation, your DNA, understanding what you are and why you're going through this, it takes time for you to be able to hear. And then, like I said, we got the Lyrebird there. It mimics things. So mimicking people, places, and things. Because this is what I think spirituality looks like. This is what I think I'm supposed to do. Nichelle says, I know what you're talking about with the body changing thing. I work around men and I feel like things are growing by the minute. I get a thought that someone is projecting, lusting after me. Girl, somebody definitely lusting, because I had heavy on the sex energy. Like this morning, you know, this may be TMI, but, you know, I'm a morning person when it comes to sexual activity when I'm up with my person. And literally, I was getting heavy sexual energy. Like somebody else must be a morning person too, because they was damn sure either, you know, something was happening. Either way, you know, I like it, but please go on and get, because at this moment, you know, this means my booty and my hips. Girl, period. All of it. Hey, Bungie. Good morning. All right, so now let's talk about how we can shift from routine to heart-centered connections. First, I encourage you to be fully present in this moment of worship, in your moments of worship and prayer. Don't rush through them. Let them become moments of true connection. Don't allow them to become mindless habits. Instead, slow down. Whether you're speaking words of praise, meditating, or sitting in silence, make each moment a time where you truly feel the presence of divine. So really getting connected. Let's not rush through our prayers. Let's not rush through our meditations. Let's be very present in the moment and aware. Like, what do you feel like when you're doing that? And you don't have to tell me, but maybe journaling, like, what do I really feel? Do I even feel anything? Or am I just sitting the fuck here, thinking about a bunch of shit that I shouldn't even be thinking about? Thinking about yesterday, thinking about them damn kids, thinking about this nigga, thinking about this bitch. Like, what are you thinking about? Are you truly being centered and feeling like I'm trying to get connected to God? Because this morning I woke up and I was thinking, the first thing I thought of, and then I had to realign my mind. Pray first. But when I woke up, somebody was on my mind. And I'm saying, why the fuck is this bitch on my mind? Either way, I had to redo, because God should be the first thing on my mind. But a person was the first thing on my mind this morning. And then another person. And I know why the people are on my mind, but I don't know why the people are on my mind. Because I would like to truly cut whatever cords are connected to them people in those situations. And God willing, inshallah, please, and thank you. Because, you know, certain people, you just still be on assignment for, and I just don't want to. But the thing is, regardless of whether or not I want to, I still got to do what God tells me to do. She said, mind you, I dress like a boy and I'm masculine, so it's really mind-boggling that I've been experiencing that. Well, they know what's under the cover, because again, like, I have on these things, but literally you can see certain things still. Instead of a journal, I try to have daily conversations with God. Not a prayer, but a conversation. Kind of like a crazy guy in the mirror, but, you know, it's different. Like I said, like, I be talking to God like I'm talking to y'all right now. But I had to rethink, like, what was I even thinking when I first woke up? Like, first of all, even coming back into my body, what's the first thing I'm thinking of? Coming back into my body. And looking around, because, you know, that's, like, normally the first thing you do. Look around, make sure you're still in the same location, because, shit, at this moment in time, we could wake up any fucking where, because, you know. But that's what I did. Woke up and made sure I was where I was supposed to be. And the other part I feel like is because sometimes when I go to bed, I listen to the Quran on my bed, on my phone, or I listen to these stories. And don't ask me why I be putting, I like lighthouse horror stories. I don't know why, and don't ask me why I would put that on in my sleep. But it never gives me bad dreams. That's the crazy part. But I like listening to the stories. The Yeet Man says, my species is gross. My species is gross. I apologize in advance, Miss Stevens. I am cracking up. So now let's talk about how we can shift from routine to heart-centered connections. First, I encourage you to be fully present in the moments of worship or prayer. Don't rush through them. Let them become moments of true connection. Don't allow them to become mindless habits. Instead, slow down. Whether you're speaking words of praise, meditating, or sitting in silence, make each moment a time where you truly feel the presence of divine. Let every word or breath carry meaning. Let every word or breath carry meaning. Notice what rises within you. Gratitude, peace, love, or whatever arises, and allow yourself to dwell in that space because it's important. All right. Remember, spiritual practices don't have to follow a set format because, some people say, oh, well, you got to pray like this or pray like this, or I'll be sitting on the floor sometimes. The religion gives you, this is how you pray. You have to, do that. But when I'm just literally talking to God and all day long, I got so much stuff to do, y'all, because literally it's just a thing. But I'll be talking to God all day long because right now I feel like, okay, so you can do it by yourself. Yes, I can do it by myself. But I'll be thinking, good morning, Hadish, I love you. I'll be thinking, God, I need the right help. Like, I'm tired of these people that I gotta teach lessons to, or, I need the right help. And God keeps saying, you got it. And I probably do got it. But God, I still need the right help. And lately it's been a lot of stuff where I just feel like I just want to go to school. And I just want to, learn some more stuff, like in a couple of different areas. But at the end of the day, it's still me asking and requesting, God, please send the right help, because these people you keep sending, and I get that I'm supposed to be, in alignment to do certain things, but when am I going to get the person that is above me that I can learn from? Because although I can learn from everybody, it's just more of me keep continually having to teach lessons. I'm tired of that. But I also know that being by yourself is important because of the fact that when other people get involved in your energy or in your spirit, it's like, one, they don't know how to let go. They don't know how to back out and just walk away, especially when the situation is tainted. They continually want to still be in your energy. It's tainted. We can't go back. You fucked it up. And once y'all fuck it up, we can't go back. God can read your mind no matter how you pray or talk to God. Kimberly, you are so correct. Because that's also what the message is. So we be showing or acting one way, but meanwhile, God know our heart. So God know when we be mad, ugly, indifferent, being whatever. And let me tell y'all, I could be a petty ass bitch. And I'll be talking to God while I'm being petty. Like, God, you saw this bitch do this. Well, guess what? And God be saying, don't do that. Like, why you even entertaining that? Because God, can you stop them? Like, you know what I mean? Whatever. But I be being told, I still do it. I might get in trouble sometimes, and I done got in trouble multiple times because, y'all, it's Earth School. It's like a child to a parent. And although, okay, I'm going to do the right thing, but sometimes when they act a certain type of way, God, I just be wanting to drag them. And God be like, you can't be dragging people because that's not godly. Well, what they did wasn't godly. Okay, well, back up, ma'am, because you being... So, y'all, it's a thing. I'm not going to act like, a bitch can't get it. Because these hands work. But I got to remember that God is watching. So you can't be putting hands, don't lay hands on the people. And you'll go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. But I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't be wanting to slap some of these people when they be doing the shit they be doing. Because sometimes I be thinking people need to be slapped. That's the only way you learn. It's like a child. When they do stuff, you can say, don't do that. But if I smack them damn hands, you're going to know faster. Don't do that because you're going to get hit. Period. You want me to keep talking to your ass, keep talking to your ass, keep talking to your ass. Meanwhile, if I knock you the fuck out and you get a concussion, bitch, you going to learn faster than me keep talking to your ass. But don't do that because, you won't go to jail. but I ain't gonna keep talking to you. You a grown ass person. And the reason why a lot of y'all are, keep getting talked to because you a grown ass person is because your parents didn't beat your ass when you was little. My kids, when they was growing up, sat still and shut the hell up. Because there's times when you can run around. Meanwhile, there was times when they could run around. They could be destructive. They could do whatever the hell they wanted to do. But it's a time and a place for everything. And after that, clean it the fuck up. So if you pull it out, know that you're going to have to put it back. So the mess that you create is going to be the amount of mess you have to clean the fuck up. And not for nothing, I think I got pretty good kids. Because all of them is doing their own damn thing. So I get that, we come from a time when, you can't smack the kids because, they should learn this, that, and the third. Bitch, some of y'all adults need y'all ass beat. And that's it, that's all. So take it how it resonates for you. Because I believe that your ass should be slapped. Especially when you do weird shit as a full grown ass adult. Like, why the fuck you didn't know that? That was not good behavior. Because your parents ain't teach you shit. That's why. And this is also the reason why some of y'all don't realize y'all are doing y'all kid a great injustice. Because they gonna leave from your house and walk outside. And somebody's going to do something real bad to them. Because y'all out here saying, ooh, let me talk to you. People ain't going to talk to them. Because some people know better. And their parents is teaching them the right way. So if you get them hands laid on you, now whose fault is it? Is it their fault or is it the parent fault? I'm going to say it's the parent's fault. Because if you had taught them better before you sent their ass outside, they wouldn't be getting into the shit they're getting into. But, all y'all new parents, mind you, I didn't even get a beating as I was younger. Like I keep telling y'all, I just had a healthy fear of my parents. I have a healthy fear of God. That's why I don't do some of the weird shit y'all do. Some of y'all can't believe in God, and I know y'all don't have a healthy fear of God because otherwise y'all wouldn't be doing some of the shit y'all do. Because I'm not going to do some of the shit y'all do because I'll be thinking, oh, God going to get me right away. Like, if I do that, I'm going to get made the example of. I'm going to get told on right away. I ain't doing that. That's the thing. It's very hard for us because we want to react. It's taken me literally until 3 months ago to just not react sometimes or find a happy alternative. God is the judge, not me. I can distance myself, and period. If it doesn't change and you're still horrible, I just want to drop you out of my life and let you do your own thing. I got my bootstraps to pull up, no one else's. And that's a fact. So sometimes the best behavior is just to walk away and say, fuck them, let them do what they're doing. And then when they realize, like, no, I can't help you now because literally when I was trying to help you, you did all the most ungodly things behind the scenes thinking that your ass was slick. But meanwhile, God was showing me every step of the way what the fuck your ass was doing. You was being a weird ass bitch. Meanwhile, you was calling me a weird ass bitch. Sad. I always tell people some adults need licks. Yes. Like, for real. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Who is training y'all and who taught y'all that? Because why do some adults not know to not be in somebody else's business unprovoked? Like, who the fuck, as an adult, you don't know not to go be in somebody else's business? You know what I taught my kids? When you start asking questions about other people's business, you really want to pay for something. Because why are you in somebody else's business? Worry about your damn self. So even now, even my grandkids, I teach my grandkids that. My granddaughter called me the other day asking me something about the pool. You know what I told her? Do you got money to pay for it? Because if you calling over here asking me questions, you must got some money. Now what you want? She said, oh, let me go call my friend. Literally, and I think, I don't even know how old Royal is, but literally that's what she said. Because she called me asking me something about she want to go swimming. When I'm not going to come pick her up, I said, Royal, I'll probably come pick you up and take you to the hotel because I'm going to go pick her up over there. You know, because if she get over here and start acting like she want to be crying and this, that, and the third, it's too far for me to take her ass back home. So, you know, and that little one is different than all the older ones. The older ones do what the fuck they want. They don't care. But The little one, she's a different, her name Royal Rain, so she act royal. Okay, the title's always right. It's her party and she'll cry if she want to, and she damn sure don't have no limit of tears on it. Okay, so I can't take it. I ain't gonna take her too far. But meanwhile, she wanna come get in this pool. Well, ma'am, I'm gonna come over there, so that way when you start acting up, you can take your ass home. Aaron said, I love that name. Yeah, I gave it to her, but I should have remembered the title's always right. Because little did I realize she was going to act like her name. And she acts like her name. If it weren't for me being old and white, I would think I'm looking at me. LOL, I love life and great people. Girl, we can be the same person no matter what color we are. It's the energy, so that's the thing. I'll take it. Sometimes if I'm in an argument, I'll shout and scream, do you want a hug? And guess what? That's what a lot of people be needing, a fucking hug. Their parents didn't hug them right. So a lot of people be needing hugs, especially ones that don't know how to mind their own business. They definitely need a hug. You sound like you need a hug. And at least aggressive and loudest voice I can. 10-10, they're always confused. But they need a hug. Because you ain't never lied. That be a real fact. So sometimes we think we may need to pray in a certain type of way, attend formal services, or follow rituals handed down to us. While those practices can be meaningful, they aren't the only way to connect with spirit. If you feel most alive when you're walking in nature, let that be your worship. The rustling of the leaves, the warmth of the sun, the feel of the earth beneath your feet, these moments of awe are sacred. If you feel closest to the divine in quiet stillness, honor that. Sometimes the deepest form of worship is simply listening in the silence within your soul. Because that's important. Sometimes I just be sitting, y'all, right there. Just sitting. And I don't even know sometimes if I be even thinking about what the fuck I be thinking. But I just be quiet. Now I'm going to have to start thinking about what I be thinking, because I think I just be sitting there, not thinking nothing. Either way, it's peaceful. And if you can get your mind to stop racing and wondering, because sometimes we wonder or we think about people, right, that don't fucking think about us at all, period. But sometimes we wonder and we think about people and we make it bigger or worse than whatever the situation is. And not for nothing, we could probably stop half of the shit that we be thinking about by simply just calling a person or just, reaching out or whatever, or just not reaching, like whatever it is. But for me, I just always just let it go. Like in my mind, I feel like I just want to let it go. And I don't know if that's a good trait or a bad trait, but I feel like for me, it's the thing that keeps me the safest. And if you already showed disloyalty towards me in some form or fashion, then I feel like you should just be replaced with a whole new person. And maybe that's good, maybe that's bad, because people can change and people do learn to grow, and but to me, I feel like I just done wasted too much time on people that just... Somebody did a quote this morning and he said, matter of fact, it was my son, he had posted it on Facebook, and he said, I spent too much time fighting for people. I forgot. Hold on. Let me see what he said. I could just tell y'all. Let me not lie. Okay? Because it made a lot of sense. And that's a thing. And so I don't really want to be that person anymore. Kimberly said, put your arms around yourself. And that's all of us hugging you. And lots of love and peace. And amen. And go on and get it. Because then that be what people need sometimes. Definitely a hug. So my son... Yo, and I be hating quotes. He said, not a single person has tried to fight for me to stay in their life. Yet I fought for everyone I lost. Y'all, that shit fucking, as soon as I seen it, I was like, damn, that's fucked up. Because that's true. Like, I can go through hell and high water for people and fight for every person, every situation. But then after I think about it, them people ain't never fight for me. So why I keep fighting so hard for these people? I can go above and beyond for a motherfucker that won't go 2 steps for me. Thank you to Yeet Man. I love you. Have an amazing day. Hey, I got to get ready for work. God bless. Here's a verse for you to reflect on. Psalms 38, 1-5. I choose a random verse a day and reflect. Sorry, it's kind of sad. No, that's amazing. I mean, it just is what it is. So that was one of the things that I saw this morning, and it made me think, like, damn, that's a real true ass statement. So at some point in time, God, please send me the people that will fight for me, because I know how to accept love. I'm tired of dealing with people who don't know, and it keeps being a thing, like that be their excuse. I don't know. Well, if you don't know, keep your I don't know and ass the fuck away from me, because I know. So God, please don't send me some no, I don't know people either, because I be knowing. I know if I love you. I know if I care about you. I know if I'm gonna treat you good. I know. I don't need that. I don't know how to love. Teach me how to love ass bitches. I don't need that. Like, what? Why y'all don't know that? Why y'all don't know how to love? And I don't know where Music Soul Child keeps coming from. Music Soul Child keeps coming the fuck up. So I don't know where that is a thing. Who likes that? So maybe music moves your heart. It could be a favorite song, a piece of instrumental music, or even a melody you hum. If it moves you and lifts your spirit, that's your connection to the divine. Worship doesn't have to look like formal prayer, as we've been taught. Worship is anything that stirs your heart and brings you into a deeper alignment with the love and grace of the universe. Well, yeah, I need that. I need some people that know how to love. Because I'm tired of, teaching me how to love. Like, that don't make sense. Like, at your big grown ass age, you don't know that whatever your mom and your daddy taught you might not have been right by now. Like, some of y'all is just a fucking excuse to be stupid. I don't need that. So meanwhile, I already know how to love. You need me to teach you how to love, but yet you gonna come fuck my shit up because you don't know something. And then that's the excuse that you're about to use. Like, get the fuck out of my face. And then be mad when I say, get the fuck out of my face. I don't got time for that. Like, I done wasted enough time doing that with people who don't know how to do that. God, please don't send me no more of them people. And I'm being very intentional with my words because I don't want it. Because it's going to be a thing where they always going to fuck around and find out. You're going to fuck around and find out how good you could be treated. And then you're going to have to go over there and be treated wrong. Because that's what's going to happen. That's the lesson. Get it and get it fast. When you get somebody that treats you good, stick with that. Because otherwise, your lesson is about to be, you get ready to have a taste of this, and now you get ready to go have to deal with some dumb shit. It's going to be you working hard for a motherfucker that don't give a fuck about you. I ain't doing that no more. I'm tired of that. So I'm not teaching no more of them lessons. The minute I say or I hear a person, oh, it's because your ass away from me. Thank you. So by moving away from routines and allowing your spiritual practices to become an authentic, heart-centered place, you create a deeper, more meaningful connection. And that, Pisces, is where the true power of your spiritual ties comes from, or your true spirituality lies from. I don't know why I got fucking a stutter today. Like, what the fuck? That's weird. Moneyville said, I'm young. And he said, I know how to love, and he young. Well, I knew how to love when I was young. Love is unconditional. You don't have to do what I want you to do or what I tell you to do because I want to love you. No, just know how to treat somebody. And if you don't know how to treat nobody, then please go on and get, because I don't got time for that. And that's just a real thing. But it's called boundaries. So boundaries are important, people. Get y'all some. So feeling empty inside. Divine alignment. That means putting yourself back into alignment. True spiritual connection. Getting connected to divine. Knowing who you are and what you are. And whose you are. Because we all belong to God. So release any spiritual habits that feel empty. If something no longer aligns with your spirit, give yourself permission to let go and replace it with practices that resonate with who you are now. And that's the thing. Because people want you to be the same person you was when you was 5. Bitch, I'm a grown-ass woman. Who I was at 30 ain't going to be who I am at 48. You have permission to change your mind. As you grow, you may learn some shit that you didn't know then. People have permission to change their mind. You have angels around you. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you. You have permission to change your mind. People have permission. Give yourself permission to grow. Because something I liked yesterday might not be something I like tomorrow. Like I keep telling y'all, you know, live in the light and sleep on the dark side. Because I like certain things when it comes to, you know, sexual energy. God know me. So I don't lie about that. But what if at some point in time I may change and I may decide that I don't like that? He said I give massages, I cook, I clean, and I give entertainment. SMS, LOL. Well, what if sometimes the only thing you need to do is be able to make a person laugh? Have a good conversation. Like, massages are great. Cooking is great. Cleaning is great. I know how to do all them things as well. And we could do that thing for each other. But do you know how to have a good conversation? Do you know how to just shut the hell up when it's just time to shut the hell up? Do you know how to just be in the moment and not say nothing? That's important. Can we just lay and cuddle and not say nothing? Do you know how to put me to sleep? That's important. Like, yo, I be weird sometimes because literally I used to just lay on somebody's lap and somebody used to do it to me. And I know what they were smelling, but literally it's like your pheromones off your body. I used to just lay on somebody's lap and just go to sleep. I mean, if you can kind of like make me comfortable enough where I could just lay on you and go to sleep, I'm going to give you everything. Because some people are not that calm in their spirit. Like, if I lay on you and I could feel like your heart ain't racing, y'all don't realize because I be listening to a person's body. So if I can lay on you and go to sleep because you give me a calm in nature, I'm going to give you everything. But people don't understand that. But that should be also the same way, vice versa. And I know that's probably like the weirdest description, but that's a real thing in my life. But also know that I'm going to be listening. Like, my energy is going to be listening to your energy. My energy is going to know when your energy is lying. My energy is going to know when your energy is chaotic. Because that's the connection that I be having with people. I know that's weird, but it's a thing. So some people just lay with people just because they lay with people. I'm not just going to lay with nobody just because I'm laying with somebody. If I hugged you and you hugged me wrong, get the fuck out of my face. I'm not with it. Like, I'm a real, like, I can feel certain things from people. It's the strangest thing. And I just don't want everybody touching me anyway, so shit. If you even bold enough to hug me, trust and know that my energy gonna be like, okay, well, let's see what's about to happen next. You know what I hate? I can instantly tell whether or not I'm gonna like you or not if, in fact, I shouldn't probably even say this because this gonna let people know. Well, they do it anyway, so it ain't gonna matter. If you hug me and you pat me, don't hug me ever again. That's the thing. Like, I don't know, but hugs are important. If a person hugs you right, I want to melt into their fucking body. But it's weird. Like, hugs mean something. So you get the people who, like, rub you on your back like this. That's like your mom, you know what I'm saying? It's like a thing. They want to be nurturing to you, whatever. People that pat you, you want to get, because that's weird. And then there's people who hug you, and it's a fucking hug. I want to melt into your body. That's a good hug. But it's different types of them, too. So I'm definitely a hug person. So if you hug me right. Nigga, what you want? Like, Moneyville, what you want? Hey, Kevin. It's a real thing. So this journey is about authenticity, not perfection. So hold on, let me go back because it says, if something no longer aligns with your spirit, give yourself permission to let go of it and replace it with practices that resonate with who you are now, because it's okay for you to change your mind. Okay? And don't let nobody tell you, oh, well, I thought you said this. Well, bitch, I changed my mind. excuse me, now I learned this and now I can apply it to this, this, and this. It's okay for you to change your mind. Kevin Gates and the baby did a meetup and the hug was real. You know I love my Kevin Gates and I love the baby. The baby, I love the baby for a different reason, but Kevin Gates, that's my boyfriend. A little bit. I don't know. I gotta rethink him because Kevin Gates been like, I've been trying to ignore Kevin Gates. Although I can't ignore Kevin Gates, but as you know that's my husband on the low, but in real life, I really want to slap him too because I think he should be slapped too. In my mind, I think that people let him get away with too fucking much and nobody ever cusses this bitch ass out. So in my mind, I'll be thinking Kevin Gates needs to be cussed out. He one of the people that really somebody need to put their foot in his ass because this nigga just be doing too much. And although he got people around him saying they not yes people, y'all got to be yes people because, yo, I'd have been yanked this nigga up. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, stupid? Like, why you be doing some of the shit you be doing? So I don't think I ever really need to go around him because I probably would say some shit that would offend him in all the wrong ways and then I'm going to argue with him. So, and I don't want to argue with nobody, so that's the thing. But if he say something wrong, I probably would really cuss his ass out because literally I've been watching him for a long time and the nigga just be doing random ass weird shit that needs to be slapped. Because why you doing that? And are you just doing it because you doing it for likes or are you doing it because you really doing that? And if you really doing that, then like, because you can't really be that. Mind you, why was he not that before? Like, I don't know why, but for some reason, I also feel like, although he's saying his spiritual journey has led him to be this, for some reason, I feel like who he was before, and I ain't talking about no fucking weight loss or none of that shit, because even that, like, nigga, how you lose weight at the bottom and not at the top? Like, it'd be weird. And so, that's the thing. When he was just whatever it was he was before, he seemed to be more in alignment with his, like, bitch, I just don't like you for your energy, or I like you for your energy, or whatever. And now it's like trying too fucking hard. Like, why are you trying so hard? I don't understand that. And it's weird to me. So I know why God told me to stay away from him, because yeah, I just don't like it. And then maybe it's just the industry thing or something with people in the industry, but I feel like it's always putting on. Like, why the fuck you doing that? And then something about recently, he looks different. Mind you, he done went through several different changes, but right now, I love when I see him with his kufi on. I love that version of him because it seems like he's peaceful. But then he does something else, and then I'll be like, who the fuck is that? Like, he got to have multiple personalities or something. Because literally that nigga is 5 different people. And whoever, because I seen a video on TikTok the other day, and it was a girl saying she got his attention. But whoever that person is, I didn't like him. So he go through moments of when I don't like him. The baby, I love the baby because the baby always just seemed like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to do whatever it is, and his energy just always be up and, you know, whatever. But Kevin Gates seemed like I've been watching him for a long time, and he goes through different phases. So maybe he got split personality disorder or something. But either way, the nigga's crazy. And I ain't mad at it, and I ain't judging. But pick one, and merge all them niggas together, please, and, like, sit your ass down. So, I don't know. But either way, I stopped looking at him, too, because I'm sick and tired of people, like, period. I haven't even been playing him like I normally play him. I've been just trying to go in the other direction because literally these people want to make me cuss them out, and I don't want to do that. I want to be nice. And if you're not going to make me nice, then you going to make me something else, and God ain't going to like me if I, you know, do what I'm going to do or say what I'm going to say, and then I'm going to be wrong, and I don't want to be wrong. I want to just always be right. So the shit that I be seeing and the lies that's being told, because y'all, it be lies behind the scenes. And the amount of lies that I keep getting coming off that nigga is ungodly. So I just don't like it, and I don't want to look at it. But people keep giving me lies these days. And I don't like liars. So, and my spirit ain't going to let me get around no liar, because so fuck them. That's all I got to say. I'm going to go this way. All right. So Kevin, fuck Kevin. and everybody attached to him. And that's on period. And God hear me. Get somebody else. So that's the thing. And when we consider Matthew 15 through 8 and 9, they're supposed to be there, where Jesus says, these people honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. That'd be the real thing, because people be doing that. Y'all talking about doing it to God. People be doing it to real people that they supposed to be connected to. No, I'm for real. Like, in my mind, that's all I got. Fuck him. Because at the end of the day will end, and he's still going to be acting like that. And I ain't got time. So he need to grow up in so many ways. There's a lot of people that need to grow up in so many ways. But again, I ain't judging. Let them do what they need to do. I just don't want to do it nowhere near them. So I'm going to stay far, far away. And God knows, please keep me from that shit. Because I don't like people like that. I just need peace. That's it. And these people ain't peaceful. These people are weird. And then they act like, ooh, I'm not weird. Bitch. And I'm weird. So it gotta be some weird ass shit. In order for me to say that it's weird, it gotta be more weird than even my weirdness. And I'm a weird ass bitch. And I know it. So make it make sense. I don't like it. And I don't have to like it. I can love a person, and I'm gonna love all of them from a distance. So God, grant me what I need, please, and let me take care of myself, because I don't want nobody in my energy at all, period. Like, let everybody go with God, because I'm going to go with God, too. I just want to go and be peaceful where I need to be at, and let them people go be peaceful where they need to be at, because I just don't like it. And that's a fact. Hello? All right, so these people honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. We are reminded that God values the condition of our hearts far more than the perfection of our words or actions. Because people will show you one thing, like I said, people will talk, but they won't walk they talk. People just be talking. That's it, that's all. And they be lying. Because if you go look at these people behind the scenes, half the time they not doing none of the shit they said they doing. None of it. It be all lies. That's a real thing. So God values the condition of our hearts far more than the perfection of our words or actions. True spiritual connection comes from a place of sincerity, not from trying to perform or fit the mold of what we think perfect worship looks like. Because is there any? Like, you can follow the structure of this, that, or the third, yada, yada, yada. But if your heart's not in it, then what you doing it for? I can talk to God anywhere I am. And like I told y'all, be mindful, because I got my cover before I even did anything else. Like, it was between me and God. So I don't sit behind y'all, in front of y'all, because I covered for any spiritual reason other than it was between me and God. No matter where I'm at, what religion, and I don't really like religion. I don't like religion. Even when God pointed me in a direction, I said, God, you see these people. God said, worry about yourself. You need to learn something. Okay, well, I ain't learned it yet. But I'm learning, because again, what I was supposed to do was I covered before. So don't take my covering, because when people ask me, are you this, that, or the third? My covering is between me and God to make sure that I am protected. Not for no religious nothing. Because I was covering before I did anything. So that's a real thing. That's between me and God. That's a covenant between me and God, not between me and people. So it says, in the scripture, Jesus highlights the danger of worshiping in vain, of offering praise that is hollow because our hearts are not truly engaged. It's easy to fall into the trap of doing things out of routine, thinking that as long as we say the right things or follow the right steps, we're on the right path. But God isn't asking for flawless performance. He's asking for your real, raw, authentic self. Like, who are you? Because are you like the Lyrebird? And mind you, I like it because it is beautiful bird, like Aaron said. But it's mimicking. Are you just mimicking what people are telling you is the right thing to do? Or are you being your raw, true, authentic self in everything that you're doing to seek God? Because your pathway may not look like somebody else's. What you're being told may not be what everybody else is being told. Because I got told to cover before that. When I went through my spiritual awakening, I got told to cover before that. Don't let nobody touch you. Because now I realize I'm absorbing shit from people. I don't want to absorb nobody else's shit. Mind you, I just was around a lot of people, and everything that I have learned, I don't like. Because I'm an energy, I know what I am. I know, like, you can't make me waver as to whether or not I'm listening to God, talking to God, doing this, doing you can't make me waver from that. You can't talk to me if you don't belong to God. So whether or not it's demon, this, that, or the third, you clearly belong to God. And you don't know who you're going to ever be sent to help, or what direction you're ever going to be sent to help. And if you let other people sway you, you could be messing up your own mission. Because God may send you to the pits of hell to recover somebody. Can you go? Will you go? And if God sends you to the pits of hell to recover somebody, I'm going. But do you know what to do even after you get over there to recover the person? You better trust that God, if God send you, God gonna give you all the tools. And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Because you may go to some places where some niggas may want to kill your ass. But when you put on the suit and the armor, know that you're going to be protected. If God sent you, God is going to give you every tool you need in order to come back victorious. You already won. I told y'all already, you already won. All y'all got to know is that you already won. A lot of y'all don't know that. Why you think God put you in a situation that you're in right now? To help somebody else. Because eventually that's what's going to happen. So you could be going through the trials and tribulations right now, but it's so you can navigate and learn what you need to do in order to help somebody else. Yes, we go through it to learn our own lessons for us to see the silver lining, but majority of times it's because your testimony is going to be the thing that helps somebody else. It's going to be the thing that recovers somebody else from the pits of hell so that they know if you did it, God can do it for me too. Because if God do it for me, he could do it for you. And that's a real thing. So in your spiritual journey, release the need to get it right every time. Release the pressure to perform or to measure up to some idea of what you think spirituality should look like. Instead of focusing on being authentic, focus on being authentic. Show up with your heart exactly as you are. Because God says come as you are. God gonna give you the tools. And I know everybody wants people to, oh, you gotta look like this in order to, be used by God. Y'all, if y'all look at some people in them holy books, they didn't look like, they was mightier than thou from the beginning. God uses people where they are. God can use a child. So I don't know why people always want to put God in a box. Like, okay, God won't use the homeless man down the street to, spread a word to a person. Because everybody can be used by God. It's just whether or not you're going to allow yourself to be used. And I'm going to allow myself to be used. So that means I may have to go through a couple trials and tribulations. Because be mindful, heavy is the head that wears the crown. And again, so some of the things that some of these people, because he said Kevin Gates and then the baby or whatever, some of these things could be used as a way for them to now, teach or talk or whatever the hell they're going to do. Not my problem, not my business. I don't have to like it. But guess what? God is using them in ways that we may not understand. So whatever they are, it's not for me to like. It's for him to like and for him to grow and be whatever it is he's going to be. I'm just tired of seeing it. I'll be tired of seeing a lot of people though. So that's the thing. I told y'all last week, I'll be tired of myself sometimes because shit. I'll be a lot. But either way, it's real. I can be honest because I'm honest about what I am. So it don't mean nothing. The assignment is the assignment. And if God tell me to watch over this little nigga, guess what I'm going to do? Watch over this little nigga, even though I'll be saying that. But, let me not say that because, he a grown-ass man. But he's still a little nigga than me. And that's a fact. So release the need to get it right every time. Release the pressure to perform, to measure up. Because it don't matter. Your journey is your journey, and it may look crazy to somebody else, but guess what? They're going to love you either way. Because if they really love God, they're going to love you either way. That's the thing. So I love God, so I'm going to love y'all either way. Whether or not you come as a demon, a devil, an angel, a liar, whatever it is, I'm going to love you anyway. But some of y'all, I don't have to let y'all be in my space to love on y'all. I can love your ass from a distance. I can send you energy, the energy that I want to send from a distance. I could avoid looking at your ass. I can control my algorithm. I could do all the things. Because, again, I'm going to just also say something else. Just because you see a person on the screen don't mean you know nothing about them. So that man could be totally different than what the fuck, you know, the dumb shit he be showing. Hopefully he is. But if not, guess what? Still his dumb ass. I could be totally different from what you see. If not, still whatever y'all may think about me. Because, again, a lot of people be saying she a bitch. And is, but not. But I, you know, be saying shit that may make people think that I'm a bitch. Am I really? No, I'm the most giving, loving person that you would get to know behind the scenes. But I could be labeled as a bitch. Because I may cuss your ass out. And probably more than not is what I get labeled from the screen because, you know, people be coming in here and I be saying shit. And then they be like, so everybody may think that I'm a bitch. But other people don't know that I would give the shirt off my back for a person. I have done so many things that are selfless that a person might not know. All they may see is what they see sitting on the screen, and what they see on the screen, they could be saying, this girl is crazy. And is, but also not. So I could be all things. And everybody can be all things, because once we are empowered, we could be all things. We could be all things and yet nothing at the same time. That's real too. So just take it how it resonates. And everybody might not like us. I don't give a fuck. They don't have to. But the people that get to know me and the people that spend time with me love me. It's the ones that I be saying shit to and I be making sure they be accountable that will talk shit. But either way, they'll still say, that girl did. That woman did. Yeah, because I did for you before I didn't do for your ass. What did you do to make me not now do for you? Because that's a real thing too. And you be everything to a person until you say no, or until you create boundaries, or until they don't get what they want, or until they want to just be stupid. Because people sometimes want to be stupid. Hey, Mr. Killer. So both are part of the journey and both are valid, okay? So some days you may feel deeply connected and other days you might be struggling, but everything is part of the journey. You don't have to be perfect. Nobody should expect you to be perfect either. Because one thing about me is, even if a person ain't perfect, I have noticed that if a person makes me laugh, even in the process of them being dumb, it makes me understand, like, because I done said it multiple times. I may not like a person's behavior, but I can look at it and understand that this person is growing in a way that, you know, maybe a little bit at a time, but at least the person is growing. So you can't judge a person who is establishing leaps and bounds every day, because that little bit of movement could be a leap for them. Because some people don't even want to fucking get up out the bed. So the fact that a person gets up is a leap. The fact that a person brushes their teeth could be a leap. The fact that a person got up and brushed their teeth, a super leap. A fact that a person got up, brushed their teeth, made their bed, a super duper leap. Because we don't know where they came from. That's why we can't bash nobody. That's why everybody's journey is not the same. And some people may be recovering from really traumatic situations. Because, again, this earth school, we don't know how to handle a lot of this shit. You be over here loving on a person, and meanwhile, this motherfucker try to drag you through hell. Like, God, what did I do for that person to treat me like that? I didn't even do anything. So now you in recovery mode. But nobody knows where you came from. All they doing is just looking at you and judging a simple thing. Damn, this person don't even take a bath. Bitch, well, guess what? I took more baths than I did this week than I did last week. It counts for something. You see what I'm saying? So we don't know where everybody is coming from. And so sometimes, we may want people to progress faster than, they can. We just got to grant them grace. But be mindful, if you asking God for grace, you're going to have to learn how to grant some. So that could look like in the form of, you still can't come near me. But I can grant you grace. I still don't want you around me, though. Because that weird behavior, I feel like you should have already known better not to do that. So that's a real thing, too. So when we aim for perfection, we lose the essence of what it means to have genuine relationship with spirit. Perfection is rooted in fear. Fear is not being enough, of making mistakes, of not doing things the right way. But authenticity is rooted in love. It's about showing up with your whole heart, flaws and all, knowing that your honesty and openness are what God cherishes the most. Because we might not have it all right. We might not have it all together. It may not look what the perfect people of earth think that it look like. Because who the fuck is perfect? But people be talking to you like they perfect. Ooh, she cusses. But yet she's giving the word of God. Well, I could be giving the word to somebody else, but in cussing, and then y'all would love that, wouldn't y'all? But instead, you want to focus on the fact that I cuss, but meanwhile, you didn't focus on the fact that I've been talking about God the whole time I sat here. From day one, I've never wavered away from it. I'm always talking about God. There's only one God. But they didn't focus on that. They focused on my tarot cards. God don't care about this. Just get the message. Meanwhile, you see what the first card is. Somebody holding themselves back. They're restricting because they're trying to restrict what God could actually teach through anything. So I was demonic is what they said because I was showing tarot cards. Not realizing this was an empowerment journey to get you from one place to the next. If this is what people came for, then guess what? Use it to get them on the other side of where they needed to be, on the other side of whatever it was they were going through, to navigate them back in a direction. Use the tool. Don't let the tool use you. But that's all people saw. Oh, she's using that. Let her be restricted. Let your mammy be restricted, because I'm never going to be restricted, because I'm always working and sitting under God. You restrict yourself by not allowing or by not seeing the blessing and what happened from one place to the next place. You restricted yourself. I was never under any restrictions. I'm never going to let y'all people put me under any restrictions. I'm never going to let y'all not let me tell me what God I can do under God, this, and a third. Mind your own damn business. God will tell me what I can and cannot do under God. I don't need you to hear. I can hear perfectly fine. Spiritually and physically. But some people will want me to let them tell me what God said. Fuck you. You can give me a confirmation, because anything that you tell me is going to be a confirmation, because God ain't going to tell you shit for me that he didn't tell me first. That's real. This is my journey, not your journey. So I'm going to stand on that. I'm never going to waver for that, because I know who God is. I've been knowing who God is since I came into this realm. Been knowing God. God's been knowing me. That's a real thing. And whether or not I decide to want to change into something later on, I just told y'all, I can give myself permission to change into anything I want. But I'm still going to be telling y'all about God. I ain't never wavered away from that. I'm never wavering away from that. Whether or not y'all like it or not. I'm firm in that. All right? So in this journey, God is not asking for perfection. All right? God is not asking for perfect actions. God is not asking for perfect answers. God is searching for perfect heart. One that is true, humble, and genuine. So embrace your spiritual path with authenticity, trusting that your realness is what will lead you to deeper, more meaningful connection with the divine. You don't need to be perfect, just real. And that is more than enough. Like, that's more than enough. So before we close, I want to guide you through a brief visualization. Close your eyes and picture your heart glowing with a bright, beautiful light. This light is your truth, your connection to the divine. See it growing stronger, expanding from your heart and reaching outward, connecting you to everything around you. You're not just offering words, you're offering the fullness of your heart. This is your true power, your authentic heart center connection. As you move forward today, carry this light with you. Let your spiritual practices be an extension of your heart's truth. Your worship is power. When it comes to a place of love and the divine, sees and honors that. Thank you for sharing this space with me today. May you walk in alignment, guided by the light of your heart. You are deeply loved and infinitely connected. So people often say the right things, but are not truly committed to God in their hearts. They can be devoted to religious or spiritual systems rather than God. Matthew 15 through 8 warns us about the dangers of offering okay, well, I don't know why I can't talk, y'all. Offering empty praise, worshiping in vain, while our hearts are distant from Him. Excuse me. So be mindful, okay? So saying, it's basically walking your talk. Walk your talk and talk your walk. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Hey, Danielle. Hope all is well. Glad I made it in. Say what you mean and mean what you say. But be mindful that God knows your heart. So even if you standing up there saying a whole bunch of good shit about a person, knowing that, you know, you don't really got nothing good to say about them, God knows it. That's why I be saying what I be saying. Because I be hearing what I be hearing. And God be telling me about some of y'all people ahead of time. And just because I said it, don't make it wrong. It make it, please be mindful of your actions and behaviors, because I have eyes and I can fucking see. And y'all have eyes and y'all can see as well. And some of these people's behavior ain't right. And whether or not, you know, it is or it's not our problem. It's just basically trusting some discernment, having some discernment, and knowing that, you know, your eyes are not deceiving you. The people are what they are, but we not to judge. But we also ain't allowed to, or don't have to allow people to come into our space and our energy with the bullshit that they, you know, trying to project out to the world, knowing good and goddamn well that you have discernment and you can see that these motherfuckers ain't right. They can lie to the people, but they can't lie to God, because God knows their heart. So that's a real thing. And I wake up every day and I still come on here and I still say what I'm going to say, and I still can live in love and light and love people where they are from a distance. And yeah, be mindful that God is watching. And that's exactly why I keep saying that I'm going to do what I want to do, whether or not y'all like it or not. Because at the end of the day, if I'm okay with doing it in front of God, I'm damn sure we aren't going to be okay with doing it in front of y'all, because y'all don't matter. Although you do. It's just that to me, God matters more. So to y'all, if you don't feel comfortable in people knowing about it, that's a surefire sign of you shouldn't do it. Because that's what I know. Like, if I don't feel comfortable in God knowing about it, I'm just not going to do it. But, you know, I'm different. So y'all have a good day, and I love y'all. And soon, I don't know, like I said, I got a long ass day today, but it's a lot of stuff happening that I'll eventually share with y'all. But as of now, y'all know people be in my business, super duper in my business, and so I'm just not giving them nothing to give them. If y'all got any questions, feel free, because I'm going to sit here for the next 4 minutes. So we got 4 minutes, and then I'm going to go in and get... All right, somebody's on Twitch. Let me see who that is. Y'all, my allergies been going crazy. And today I woke up super duper early, and I was just sitting there. Would you rather lose the person you love the most or lose your memories? Y'all, somebody asked the question, would you rather lose the person that you love the most or lose your memories? If you have the person that you love the most, then you can make new memories. But really, it's people. So, I don't know. Is that a good question, y'all? Do y'all got any answers for this person? Because the person, they said a person. That's one person. I got a lot of people that, so I don't know if I would want to just lose. Would you rather lose the person you love the most or lose your memories? Because the person, I got people. So choosing one person over many people is not going to work for me. Y'all see that question that I just put in there? Somebody asked that. Y'all got any answers? Because I'm curious to know now since they asked. I feel like it's going to be the person. Damn, Christy, I like that one. Christy said, what if that person doesn't love you back? Period. Because, see, like for me, I have people, so I wouldn't want to lose all those people for one person. That would be weird to me. So, but Christy then came up with a good one. Because the person might not love you back. Now you got this bitch ass that don't love you back. And now everybody else that do love you going. See what I'm saying? Makes sense to me, Christy. So, your Twitch person, I think I would just have to choose the person. The person would have to go. Because I got more people than just one. So, that's the thing. And apparently, Christy said she choosing her the person too. The person got the sacrifice. You got to throw the person under the bus. You can't be here. Sorry. Well, because I'm keeping my memories. I know, Christy. I like your answer. Because in my mind, like I said, I got more people. So why would I choose one person over, like, memories are of a lot of people. So that means homeboy got to go. What y'all got? Anybody else got anything different or anything else to add or say? I mean, I feel like that was a good question. I appreciate you too, because shit, you put a different spin on it for me. I was just thinking of all the other people that I have. So, like, why would I want to not have them just for one person? That's weird. I got grandkids, I got kids, I got, my mom, my dad, I got people like my brothers, like, what the fuck? I got friends. And you mean all for one person? Like, fuck them. So these are memories, like, I got family camping memories, like, you know what I'm saying? I got real good memories. But you could also make new memories with a person, but what about all the other people? But Christy said that nigga might not love you back. Or that hoe might not love you back. And now you just out here, no memories and loving on somebody that don't love you. That would be fucking horrible. But people do it every day. That's another sad thought. Because that's real. All right, y'all, I gotta go. Because what's happening over here is a lot.